Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with me, SUCHITRA Rajkumari. The headlines first. Supreme Court asks Manipur and Assam to consider setting up 2 exclusive courts for speedy trial of CBI-NIA cases linked to 2023 violence. CM Yumnam Kimchan chairs Unified Command meeting, reviews security scenario along national highways, directs agencies to strengthen coordination. Fresh tension erupts in Kangpokpi as suspected militants torch 3 residential houses in Kailenjang Kuki village. United Naga Council refuses to lift National Highway No. 2 economic blockade, says 4 demands must be addressed before resumption of normal movement. Committee on Civil Society's Kanglaipa calls for public action against insensitive government, urges collective effort to safeguard interest of next generation. Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation JFD Students Wing launches a No NRC and No Census campaign to oppose government's proposed August 17 census. And now the news in detail. The Supreme Court on Monday asked Manipur and Assam governments and other authorities to consider setting up 2 exclusive special courts to conduct trials in cases investigated by CBI and NIA in connection with 2023 violence in Manipur. A bench headed by Chief Justice Surya Kant and comprising Justices Joymala Bakchi and V. Mohana directed that 1 court be considered exclusively for CBI cases and another for NIA cases. The court also sought clarification on whether existing special judges handling these matters are exclusively assigned to the Manipur violence cases or are also dealing with other cases. Additional Solicitor General Aishwarya Bhati informed the bench that the CBI has investigated 31 cases, filing 22 charge sheets and 5 closure reports, while 4 cases remain under investigation. The NIA has filed charge sheets in 15 of the 30 cases entrusted to it, with investigations continuing in the remaining 15. The bench also directed authorities to compile case numbers, charge sheet details, and status of proceedings and ensure that victims, their families, and legal counsel have access to relevant records. Now, Senior Advocate Vrinda Grover raised concerns over victims' lack of access to status reports and charge sheets. The court further directed authorities to facilitate uninterrupted CBI and NIA investigations and ensure coordination between Manipur government, central agencies, and security forces. It may be recalled that the violence in Manipur began on May 3rd of 2023 and has claimed more than 200 lives, while hundreds have been injured and thousands displaced. Manipur Chief Minister Khemchand on Monday chaired a Unified Command meeting to review the prevailing security situation in the state, with particular focus on security along the national highways. The meeting assessed the overall security scenario and reviewed measures to ensure safe and uninterrupted movement of people and essential goods along the highways. Senior officials and representatives of security agencies attended the meeting and briefed the Chief Minister on the prevailing situation and security arrangements. The Chief Minister directed the concerned agencies to maintain close coordination and strengthen security measures along vulnerable stretches of the national highways. He also stressed the need for prompt action to prevent disruptions and ensure safety of commuters and transporters. The Unified Command meeting also reviewed coordination among various security and civil authorities for maintaining peace and stability in the state. Now, fresh tension erupted in Kangpokpi district after suspected militants torched 3 residential houses in Kailenjang Kuki village this morning. The attack reportedly took place between around 11 a.m. and noon today at the village, which is located in the fringe area between Kangpokpi and Senapati districts. According to local residents, the armed militants entered the village and opened fire before setting fire to the houses. Valuable belongings, household articles, and important documents stored inside of the houses were reportedly destroyed in the blaze. The gutted properties included the residence of Village Chief Nengnei Chongloi and houses belonging to Kamko Hao Chongloi and Helthang Haukip. Meanwhile, security personnel rushed to the area following the attack and monitored the situation. The attack also came at a politically sensitive juncture, coinciding with a meeting convened by the government of Manipur, led by Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam, with Naga frontal organizations headed by the United Naga Council UNC over the prolonged economic blockade along the national highways. United Naga Council UNC on Monday maintained that it would not lift the economic blockade along National Highway number 2 until Manipur government fulfills its 4-point charter of demands. UNC President N.G. Lorho stated this after an informal meeting with the government delegation led by Deputy Chief Minister Losidiko in Senapati. The UNC said the talks covered various issues concerning peace in Manipur, but maintained that the blockade would continue until its demands are addressed. The UNC's 4-point charter includes arrest and delivery of justice to those involved in the abduction of 6 Liangmai Nagas, abrogation of suspension of operations, Sioux agreement with Kuki militants, declaration of Kuki National Front P as terrorist organization, and removal of Deputy Chief Minister Nimcha Kipgen. The government delegation was led by Deputy Chief Minister Losidiko and Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam and included several MLAs, while the 12-member UNC delegation was headed by N.G. Lorho. The meeting marked the first round of dialogue between the two sides, with further discussions expected. Details regarding the outcome of the talks are awaited. The Committee on Civil Societies Kangleipak CCSK expressed grave concern of the unceasing influx of foreign nationals into Manipur, triggered by prolonged instability in neighboring Myanmar. In a press statement issued on Monday, the committee pointed abnormal growth in population and sudden proliferation of new villages across the state over recent decades as undeniable proof. The apex body criticized authorities for long-standing policy failures, asserting that the state's failure to address illegal immigration has severely compromised the demographic balance and long-term security of indigenous population. Taking a firm stance against current government initiatives, CCSK sharply admonished state administration for blindly following central directives and failing to effectively advocate for local interests. Demanding an immediate halt to all ongoing census operations and housing surveys, the committee insisted that NRC must be updated first to properly identify and deport illegal foreign nationals. Warning that public patience has reached its limit and that widespread civil agitation is imminent, CCSK issued a passionate call to all hill and valley communities to unite in safeguarding the rights and political future of coming generations. Protests erupted across TG Higher Secondary School and Johnstone Higher Secondary School as students, under the aegis of the Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation JFD Students' Wing, strongly opposed Manipur government's plan to initiate statewide census on August 17. Demonstrators handled placards reading "No NRC, no census," and chanted slogans using the authorities to prioritize updating NRC over conducting any census exercises. Expressing deep frustration with the administration's stance, a displaced student residing in a local relief camp condemned the decision to push forward with enumeration while ignoring severe plight of thousands who have been forced out of their homes. The student highlighted that internally displaced persons have spent over 3 years enduring harsh conditions without being able to return to their ancestral properties. Consequently, the government must first secure safe resettlement of displaced families and update NRC to identify illegal immigrants entering the state before undertaking any census operations. The JFD Students' Wing further criticized Manipur government for failing to take a firm decision on the public's long-standing demand for NRC update. The Students' Wing warned that peaceful agitation will continue until the state addresses their core concerns regarding demographic integrity and victim rehabilitation.
I myself am an IDP and residing in a relief camp for 3 years. It has been 3 years. I don't have a house for myself. My parents, they are struggling a lot. They are starting from zero. During this meantime, the government tries to count the census. How is this fair? I mean, I don't have a house. How will you count me? Am I not a citizen of this country? Is my life not valuable at all? I'm fully against this census and I strongly object.
Now, executive members of Indigenous Peoples Forum, Manipur, IPFM, Women's Wing, Anandi Shimra, has called for the active participation of all indigenous communities in the movement to update Manipur's NRC. She was speaking to reporters on the sidelines of a relay sit-in protest at Wangkai Angom Lekai ground, demanding an NRC update for the state. The sit-in, organized by Just and Fair Delimitation JFD, was attended by representatives from various CSOs and indigenous communities. During the demonstration, protesters displayed placards with slogans such as "No NRC update, no census before NRC update," and "No census before IDP's resettlement." Speaking further, Anandi Shimra raised urgent concerns over the census scheduled to begin in 6 days. She warned of severe consequences for all indigenous communities if they fail to deliver a decisive response to a stubborn government. Meitei Alliance has urged the governments of India and Manipur to defer the census in Manipur until all internally displaced persons, IDPs, affected by the violence since May 2023 have safely returned to their original homes. In a press statement issued on August 10, the organization said conducting census before return of displaced people could produce a demographic picture shaped by violence and displacement rather than reflecting Manipur's actual demographic character. It warned that such data could have long-term consequences, including potentially legitimizing ethnic segregation created by the conflict and reinforcing narratives that seek to divide the state along ethnic lines. The Meitei Alliance called for safe and dignified return of all IDPs before census enumeration begins, stating, "Restore the displaced first, census thereafter." Thado Inpi Manipur TIM has expressed disappointment over Manipur government's decision to invite only the Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation JFD under Kokomi and 14 civil society organizations CSOs for a follow-up meeting on the outcome of the 2-day consultative meeting cum seminar on the demographic profile of Manipur. The statement was issued by Joint General Secretary Mangau Thado, who said the seminar had provided representatives of different communities and organizations an opportunity to present their views. The participants collectively expressed concern that a credible census was not feasible amid the prevailing law and order situation and counting displacement. It also criticized the absence of the Chief Secretary and Home Secretary from the seminar, describing it as a serious administrative lapse and alleging that the exercise appeared poorly planned and hurried. IM urged Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan Singh and his Council of Ministers to refrain from seeking support from select organizations for Census 2027. It instead urged the state government to impress upon the government of India the need to defer the census in Manipur until normalcy is restored. TIM said effective governance and safe rehabilitation of internally displaced persons must also be ensured, while reiterating its demands concerning scheduled tribes list and updating of an NRC. The organization maintained that integrity of Manipur's demographic data must not be compromised and cited Thado Convention 2024, which stated that Thado is a distinct ethnic group of people and is not Kuki or part of Kuki. It asserted that organizations portraying Thado as Kuki do not represent the Thado people or their interests. The Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan flagged off the Har Ghar Tiranga bike rally from Haptakang Jaibung today. The rally was organized by the Manipur Police Department and saw the participation of thousands of bikers from across the state. Speaking on the sideline, Chief Minister Khemchan maintained that India gained independence on 15th August of 1947. Since then, the people of the country have been celebrating the spirit of freedom by proudly hoisting the national tricolor. He urged all citizens to work together with unity and patriotism to achieve the vision of Vikshit Bharat 2047 and to build a strong India. He also called on everyone to support Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of making India the strongest nation in the world. The rally was organized as part of the nationwide Har Ghar Tiranga campaign aimed at promoting national pride and unity. The rally began at Haptakang Jaibung in Imphal East, passed through National Highway number 102, Khongjom War Memorial, Thoubal District, Kakching District, and concluded at the 8th Battalion Manipur Rifles campus in Laikun Chandel District. The flag-off ceremony was attended by Home Minister Govindas Kontaujam, Art and Culture Minister K.H. Loken, Rajya Sabha MP from Maharashtra and BJP Manipur Pradesh in charge, Dr. Ajit Gopchade, Samthong MLA Nishikant Singh Sapam, Chief Secretary Dr. Punit Kumar Goyal, Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh, DJP Manipur Mukesh Singh, other senior police officers, senior government officials, among others. It's time for a short break. We'll be right back.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. Yai School Assembly constituency intending candidate Thonaujam Brinda has sharply criticized the state government, linking the rising homeless population in the state to weak governance and flawed public policies. Speaking at the 16th Blessing Day observance of Hope Home at Langjing in Imphal West, T.H. Brinda emotionally shared her own childhood hardships of growing up without parents. She emphasized the vital need to support and uplift the poor and weaker sections of society to build a progressive and equal community, pointing out that the number of people living in poverty has significantly increased since the eruption of the crisis on May 3rd of 2023. Brinda cited the lack of good governance as a major cause. She also stressed the urgent need to establish a strong government capable of providing social security and protecting vulnerable citizens.
Aswan babun nam thaba tuhat pana thallaba makhal gi lenga loan ama sei humraga taruk si makhal makhagi chana patha mayam amada chatharak pagini ngasi awab gi sang hengalapa amasung tuhat pagi sang hengala ibasi gi maram se aran bana masing hengala imati punai dura tuhotpagi sang hengatle tuhotpagi sang hengat pasida apikpa angang amasung nahana khwaidagi saw matam pumbada victim oi aduna laira angang masing hena thokla imati mapangal sonba naha thoklakani mapangal sonba nahana lei imati khunai adugi yumbi do dum ti aga khunai adu sauthabada mangkhibada asoba mathau oigani aduna thoklaiba angang lamja singsi yokhatke lamja sembada aikhoi yauroi si lamja sembagi mohutta angang mapangal kangkhat hansi hai taragadi aina ngasi charity ama tobana suyaroi amadagi mateng khaga pangakpana suyaroi aina thaaga angang yokadabanati angang singro mathanda pangkhatpa any thorakpa situation amada angang sigi social security mahai tamna bagi layeng na bagi magi whole economic security amasung society gi oiba thunai sida leiba matamda ma se safe oi any phibam da ma sem gani mi oiba ngam gani haiba social security ama piba mathok tai.
Meanwhile, founder of Hope Home, Keishnil Bir, asserted that he treats the children taking shelter in the destitute home as his own and supports them in schooling and other necessities. He highlighted the significance of the events, stating that it marks the common birthday of the children in the home.
Why you are sending these students to private school? My children are studying in mission schools. So as long as they are with me, they become my children. That's why I'm sending them to private school. Let them grow like other children grow. So I'm very happy when they have education. I'm very happy when they have food. I'm very happy when they have center to stay.
Now, Shiv Sena Manipur President Moirangthem Tombi announced plans to submit a memorandum to Union Home Minister Amit Shah, urging the centre to prioritize NRC update in Manipur ahead of the census. Speaking to reporters at the party office in Babupara during the launch of Shiv Sena Manipur Youth Wing, Tombi stated that his party will also push for immediate measures to detect and deport illegal immigrants. He expressed strong concern that residents of 934 new villages, which he claimed were established by illegal immigrants between 2011 and 2023, might be enrolled in the ongoing SIR. Tombi also praised the state government for visiting hill districts in an effort to restore peace and normalcy in the state.
National Highway Hangdokani Habase Chief Shanana welcome to Jari. Mafam Madu Satana Miamga, a quick woman, Pawinabaki Tanza Lobodo, CM Quigi Yamnoai, Hujiku Shanapatida, Shanapati Nagasingi, Kanodu the Satana Hujuji Unari, Wari Shari, Yampai, Togdabo, Pewari Tang Nipan 2025. President Rungi Matamda, Honorable Union Minister Amit Shahjina, free moment say Lautokoni. Man hek lok tok baga nuan baga ek tau reo nagi koi ke village voluntary force ni kai ba adagi kari no khara koki community sindagi thola ga akoi ki bofo zone se ikai khunu bot pio aduna akoi yargadi masi lakpi ganu kari guma madu lakku soi ga ma targadi madu mai daito ne na hai honorable CM di tokroba Union Minister Amit Shah na haibu tadraba.
Now, President of Universal Mother Organization UMO Moirangthem Sorojini has warned state and central government against possible consequences that could arise from arrest of cadres belonging to Pambai-led UNLF, a group which is under peace pact with the centre. Speaking to media in this regard at its office in Lampel today, Sarojini said the cadres of Pambai-led UNLF agreed for peace talk after government had approached womenfolk to convince the youths to come on the path of peace. However, frequent arrests of Pambai-led UNLF member by security forces and NIA have created an uncertain situation. While demanding prompt release of those arrested Pambai-led UNLF members within 3 days, Sarojini maintained that centre and state government must be held responsible if the Pambai-led UNLF decides to revoke the peace agreement.
Adugumba meeting to the Pavagi Mahutta, Mara like Taba, ULF, Pambagi Liching Makaja, the MP, Itachina, Kanagi mi Hatui, Puruk Karma Purkami Hatui, Karma Mului. And the me hat was Hanti when a lady gay had a worry have a sanga police Kauraga, Padin Bahibase. It's a government, Amadi India government as a was her langi. How ye, Aquaja, my home in a chat, but Talachida. I could my home of a chilapa. And a chicken my auntie, a Yabangamoy, you may whom Nigi Manunda Moina Tali, but she Manunda. I was Sankar would take the guidance Mama, wishing him of the Sinagadawani.
Now, first IRB 94 batch celebrated its 8th reunion today at the Amity Hall of Adimjati Shiksha Ashram in Chingmairong, Imphal West. The event was attended by retired Deputy Commandant Harendra Laishram, Reunion IRB 1994 batch President Lightsen Ningshen, retired Assistant Commandants Laishram Shanti and Haikrujam Setu, and retired Zemadar Laishram Jiban. During the function, association members comprising both serving and retired personnel observed a 2-minute silence to honor their departed colleagues. Speaking at the event, President Lightsen Ningshen emphasized that the reunion offers a vital opportunity for the batch to reconnect. He noted that demanding deputy schedules often keep personnel apart, while others have since retired, passed away, or laid down their lives in the line of duty. Lightsen Ningshen highlighted that the association was primarily formed to foster mutual support among the first IRB 94 batch members. He also stated that the association carried out philanthropic efforts, including its financial contribution to the Chief Minister's Relief Fund during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Adugi matungda nakoi si phazaro hena ekoi sembiba mapun shu orangmuni kana kumbang mi khrangon inspire tawbiraga ekoi reunion habse mathang khara macha dagi haurga mathang mang tawthoga hodi tongan len bando ekoi amatani ekoi amata oidba ya roi habgi theme da ekoi taw jaribni ngasi laglibasna aid reunion shuba nomini union sina kri tauri brarga covid matam da shu cm gi relief fund pb ki atunga tanna akhoi ga gala sing my family sing anaba khotpa yetpa lebum damda paisa ting pangu su challi amasu sibam dam da su akhoi gi fund lebdo aduna contribution taura pb ki atunga tanna all age home da su chat liba akhoi gi IRB organizing welfare.
Now, 2-day-long observance of International Day of the World's Indigenous People concluded at Conference Hall of Department of Law, Manipur University today. The observance was jointly organized by Department of Law, MU, and Center for Human Rights and Duties Education, CHR and DE. On the concluding day, an academic deliberation on the topic Indigenous Rights, Legal Frameworks and Environmental Protection was conducted. A book titled Environment and Legal Order, Sustainable Development Law, special reference to Northeast India, was also released on the occasion. Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor R.K. Hemantakumar said, R.K. Hemantakumar Singh, Dean of School of Social Sciences, Professor Memcha Loitongbam, Registrar of Manipur University, Professor M. Premjit Singh, HOD of Department of Law and Director of CHR and DE, Dr. Yumnam Premananda, attended the program. A mass cleanliness drive was organized at Longmai Bazaar, Noni District Headquarters, by Longmai Bazaar Board in collaboration with ADC Tamenglong Longmai in connection with Har Ghar Tiranga campaign and commemoration of 80th Independence Day. The drive was conducted under the themes My Waste, My Responsibility, A Clean Place is a Safe Place, and Clean Today, Healthy Tomorrow, with participation from members of Longmai Bazaar Board, Longmai Bazaar Youth Club, shopkeepers and local residents. Participants cleaned various parts of the bazaar and surrounding areas, promoting cleanliness, proper waste management, and a healthier environment. Speaking on the occasion, Longmai Bazaar Board Secretary Gailiang Chung Kamai and Executive Member Atuan Jonathan Gangmai said the initiative aimed to keep the surroundings neat and clean and hygienic while encouraging a healthy lifestyle among the public. They appealed to shopkeepers, residents, travelers, and the general public to practice proper solid waste management and dispose of waste responsibly. They urged all to cooperate in maintaining Longmai Bazaar as a clean, hygienic, and safe town. The organizers stressed that cleanliness is a collective responsibility and called upon the public to make cleanliness and responsible waste disposal a regular practice. Now, second state level Kangleipak Manipur History competition will be held on September 13. Kangleipak Students Association KSA General Secretary Huirongbam Babulu announced the event during a press meet at the association's Kuyatong Polem Lekai office. He further emphasized the growing need to promote and expose the true historical accounts of Manipur, noting that certain forces are consistently trying to concoct the state's history to serve their vested interest and portray it in a wrong light. Informing that the competition will be held under the theme Explore the History of Kangleipak, the KSA General Secretary added that the competition aims to help students and youths understand the true history of the state.
September second state level Kangleipak history competition pangthok jagadori high history competition asi khoi category ahum dongna pangthok jagani aham category da class 7 9 ai ko pangthok jagani adu ani suba category da class 9 amusung 10 pangthok jagani adu ahum suba category asi dana khoi class 11 amusung 12 ta pangthok jagani high competition asi ki khoi syllabus na singma khoi naijare high syllabus asi class 7 9 IPOK syllabus se akoi 1891 daina 1947 bauta akoi masigi manungda akoi pangthok jagani aduga category B gi oina class 9 amasung 10 asi khoi syllabus si 1819 dagina 1947 bauta pangthok jagani aduga category C gi oina di 33 CE dagi haurakanda khoi 1949 phabu gi manungda akoi si pangthok jagani hai ba competition asa khoi masi only competition kha ubidaba horaiba mahiroi sing nasu amadi leibiba parents sing nasu masi khoi puwari bu masak khangna bo hona bada yesena hona jariba sida parents sing nasu support obila kanda leibiba maza singu khoi competition asida hai ba category ohum asida chaliba mahiroi sing asa parents sing nasu yaingai yahon binaba.
Moving on to sports. People of Manipur today accorded a warm welcome to Commonwealth Games 2026 medalist Rishikanta Chanambam and Bindyarani Sorokhaibam upon their return to the state. Notably, Rishikanta clinched a silver medal in the men's 69 kilograms weightlifting event, while Bindyarani secured a bronze medal in the women's 58 kilograms category at the Glasgow Games held from July 23rd to August 2nd. A large crowd, including family members and enthusiastic sports fans, gathered at the Imphal International Airport to greet the champions with floral garlands as they stepped out of the arrival lounge. Speaking to reporters, both athletes expressed their profound pride in bringing glory to the state and vowed to aim for even greater heights in the upcoming international tournaments.
Yes, we do very proud इतना छोटा स्टेज से आके हम मेडल जीते आया क्योंकि मैं मणिपुर से बिलोंग करता हूँ बहुत छोटा है स्टेट सभी लोग तो जानता है कि हम अभी इधर अकादमी का हम इसे शुरू करके इतना बाद में बहुत पता चलेगा नेशनल स्पोर्ट्स अकादमी क्या है और साइड क्या है मैंने कैसे एनालाइज करके मेडल लिया बाद में बहुत खुशी हूँ बहुत प्राउड हूँ अभी एशियन गेम्स से ओलंपिक है हम काम कर रहा है अभी से खेलने के लिए
Glasgow Scotland aina bronze medal lobong jaba se wali film sana da yam harawe duga masi miyamna asmana ibu airport da lakiduna ibu nungsi bituna asmana mayamna support bi ba se aige lakidruba commission kuri muksu asmana mayamna pun khoga biduna aina sabana hona duna imaleba ki da mak chapona ba ispan hona I was the exact commission di having Andre, to lack it about commission for the Mata, I speak here now, my papa, the Bakan.
18 medals, including 5 gold medals in the 20th All India Independence Cup Karate Championship 2026, which concluded at New Delhi's Talkotora Indoor Stadium yesterday. Lakshita Kakringtabam, Bhagyaraj Rajkumar, Sapam Starter won a gold medal each in their respective events, while Laisem Balaisangthem won 2 gold medals. Maniraj Saugrakpam and Zayol Haki won a silver medal each in their respective category, while Rajkumari Raj Lakshmi, Lakshita Kakchingtabam, Rajkumari Ashakiran, Arish Thongam, Yumlembam Mani Thoiba, Maniraj Saugrakpam, Thongam Alfred, Nangmerapam Chalamba, Huidrom Langlen Sana and Yoimayai Soibam won bronze medals in the competition, which was organized by Seiko Kai Karate International India. And finally, we have the weather report. Now, according to ICAR Regional Center Lampilpad, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 31.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was recorded at 23 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 92% in the morning and 58% in the evening. Manipur received 0.3 millimeters of rainfall in the past 24 hours. And now, before we wrap up the headlines once more. Supreme Court asks Manipur and Assam to consider setting up 2 exclusive courts for speedy trial of CBI NIA cases linked to 2023 violence. CM Yumnam Khemchan chairs Unified Command meeting, reviews security scenario along national highways, directs agencies to strengthen coordination. Fresh tension erupts in Kangpokpi as suspected militants torch 3 residential houses in Kailenjang Kuki village. United Naga Council refuses to lift National Highway number 2 economic blockade, says 4 demands must be addressed before resumption of normal movement. Committee of Civil Society's Kanglei Park calls for public action against insensitive government, urges collective effort to safeguard interests of next generation. And Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation JFD Students Wing launches No NRC, No Census campaign to oppose government's proposed August 17 census. And that is all of the news for now. More news coming up at 8. Keep watching SKTV News.